Adian, you are chasing a story that has really whipped around New Jersey. I've done it a couple times already on the radio. It's about a family with a special needs kid, and because of their interesting and different living situation, they may be stuck with a nearly $40,000 bill from the school.
Right. This New Jersey family is being charged over $38,000 by the Bridgewater-Raritan School District because the school district says their child was ineligibly registered in their school.
I had received a certified letter stating that an anonymous email had came to their attention stating that I'm not living in Bridgewater and that I'm residing in South Bound Brook.
That's Michelle Knight. She's the mother of a fourth grader, Mikey Knight, who attended Milltown Elementary School, but apparently was not living within the district boundaries.
So when I had received that, I had called the school right away and said, what's this all about? Because I do live in Bridgewater. I said, I'm here caring for my mother. My son is just back and forth.
The here that she's referring to is South Bound Brook. In September of 2015, just 3 months after her father passed away, Michelle moved into her mother's house in South Bound Brook to help her take care of herself. She has pulmonary fibrosis and needs daily care. But Michelle maintains that her husband, Michael Knight, still does remain and live in Bridgewater. I visited the family's apartment in the bottom of the in-laws' house, and it does look very livable. It's super convenient that this is down here.
Holds us over for now.
However, after a residency investigation initiated by the district, it was determined that Mikey and his mother had been living in South Bound Brook. We have Michelle's lawyer here, Pat Marigo, who is still fighting this issue to this day.
Hey, Pat, how are you? Welcome to Chasing News.
Hi, Bill. Thank you.
First of all, they have a legal residence in Bridgewater. As I understand it, her father died. She went to take care of her mom. And as she explained to me on the radio, there was a bit of a separation anxiety with her son, and her husband was going through a difficult time with substance abuse.
As was mentioned earlier, the child is a special needs child. Part of his special needs is that he suffers from the separation anxiety. That developed primarily because of a number of close family losses that he had over a short period of time. He lost a grandfather, he lost another family member, his biological father was in and out of the house for various reasons. The mom was, who took care of him primarily, and he developed an extremely close attachment to her. And when she wasn't around, he suffered from separation anxiety.
How did the school district come up with $38,329.20? Where did that number come from?
It's according to Bridgewater, it costs $212 a day and some change to educate a student in the school district. So that was multiplied by the 180 school days, and that's how the number.
$212 a day. This is all an average. They take the total budget, they take the number of students, and they do a division problem. They come up with a number. The school district wasn't spending an extra $212 because they had this kid in the district, nor will they save $212 if he goes to school in South Bound Brook, right? Isn't this just arbitrarily done as a division problem?
I would imagine so. I can't say for sure exactly how they calculate that. I've never been involved in those calculations, but that's the number they gave us that it costs to educate each student in the district.
Pat, thank you very much. Please stay in touch with us. I know you're in touch with Adian, and I'd love to have you and Michelle back on the radio.
Okay.
Thank you, Pat.